morning. I left camp before 8 o'clock, which is on the earlier side for me. I used to be able to leave a lot earlier, but now that I cook breakfast before I leave camp, it takes me a while, but I think it's worth it. So yeah, last night I night hiked for about an hour until I got to camp. There were like 2 or 3 tents already set up and someone in the shelter, but I found a place a little, not too close to them, and was able to cook my ramen and go to bed by like 10:30. I was a little bit nervous night hiking, especially after I saw the eyes, which looked like deer, but also kind of looked like cats. But I'm just gonna go with the fact that they're deer. And then camping last night, I don't know if there were like footprints or not, but all night something sounded exactly like footprints just walking around camp the entire time. So I slept well, but once I kind of like heard that at 5 o'clock in the morning, I don't think I was able to really fall asleep after that. Now I'm on the trail, 26 miles until Damascus, which I think is going to be my biggest day. I already have my reservation at Lady Di's, which has been recommended to me a couple times. It's someone who thru-hiked in 2019, opened a hostel in Damascus, so I'm gonna check it out. It's a shared bunk room, which I don't usually like to do. I usually like to find places that have private rooms, but because of all the good recommendations I got for this place, I figured I'd try it out. I'm contemplating staying there 2 nights, but I haven't booked it. We'll see how it goes when I get there. Also, it's Survivor night, so if I can do all these miles before 8 o'clock, which I definitely think I can do, there shouldn't be too much elevation gain. Like 3,400 feet of elevation gain over 26 miles really isn't that bad. So I can do my chores, hopefully resupply tonight, and watch Survivor. Yeah, I'm gonna stop blabbing and start hiking. Alright, I'm at a very tiny water source, 1.5 miles into the day. I had used all my water at camp to cook my dinner, my breakfast, so I woke up with no water and it didn't feel like backtracking to the water source like 0.3 miles before the shelter. So I'm really thirsty. There's not a lot of water coming from this stream, but it will do. So I'm not up on the ridge anymore. I'm in a meadow. That was a big difference. It was real quick going from just like on a ridge to now just in this big field. But when I crossed the road, there was some trail magic, a couple from New Hampshire, so it was nice talking to them about all the different places in New Hampshire, the skiing and everything, and they've seen some of my videos before, so that was fun catching up, drinking some Gatorade, having some chips, and they sent me hiking with some more snacks to get me through this super long day. But now I'm standing in front of this barn that might look familiar. A lot of people take pictures in front of that, and I'll go and take one real quick and then continue on. I just hit 10 miles for the day and it's 12 o'clock, so I think that's a good pace. Today is another super warm day, even warmer than yesterday, I think. The people at the Trail Magic said it could probably get into the 80s today. So I already put all my sunscreen on. Hopefully that helps a little bit. I still have like 15 or 16 miles till Damascus, so I won't get there that early. I will get there in time for Survivor, so I at least have that. So because I'm going into Damascus so late, I actually just organized staying at Lady Di's hostel for 2 nights and kind of shuttling. I booked like a little shuttle service to help me get some miles in tomorrow too. That way I can be in Damascus for 2 nights, but I don't have a 0 day. So I'm still getting the miles in and getting the town time in. So I think that's a win-win. Also, I don't think I mentioned it, but today I'm crossing into Virginia. So that's going to be state number 4, and that's exciting. I've been in North Carolina / Tennessee for a while, and I'm always looking forward to border crossings, I guess. And then I'll be in Virginia for a very long time, but it's also the section that I'm most looking forward to. I don't have that much water, but I chose not to drink that water at the last source. It was mostly mud, and then when I walked up to it, it was just a bunch of frogs jumping everywhere. Plus, I just passed some trail workers, or trail maintenance, and they said that there's trail magic in about a mile, so maybe there'll be some water there. If not, I think there's a better stream a mile past that. But it's another hot day, so I'm trying to drink a lot of water. I'm proud of myself with how much water I drank yesterday, so I want to keep the good habits going. It's such an itty bitty shelter. I just crossed a road and Emoji was there with some trail magic. I had a Gatorade that hit the spot and some fruit snacks and a Milky Way. Now I'm ready to hit the trail again. I also did a little bit of quick math on my phone and found out I am 20% done with the Appalachian Trail. And when I did the math real quick, I didn't expect a number that big. I was just like, oh, I wonder what percent I'm at. And 20% seems huge because it feels like I just started the AT. Now I'm already like a fifth of the way through. Whew. I am cruising. My last 3 miles have all been over 3 miles an hour. And now I have just a couple more until the Virginia state line. Alright, these are my last few moments in Tennessee for this through hike because I can see Virginia in front of me. Are you ready for it? Tennessee, Virginia. So I'm in Virginia. I'm gonna hike on a couple more miles to Damascus. It's just crazy being in Virginia. This seems like such a big step, being that far into my hike. And when everyone asked me what section I was looking forward to the most, I kept saying Virginia. Now I'm here. Just picked up dinner from the Damascus Diner. I got a taco salad, side of fries, and a Diet Coke.